And if you go to grab a shower first thing in the morning or after a long flight, the last thing you want to do is think about how do you turn on something as simple as a shower. And so as I've talked about the shower quite a bit, every time I go into a hotel, I anticipate problems. And I would say probably 15% of the time I run into problems, because depending on what country you're in, depending on the chain that you're using, showers don't seem to stick to a standard way of turning on a shower. And it's something that's the end-to-end testing component of it. And then I started thinking, okay, showers are kind of like a metaphor for organizations, because it's streams of water coming down. An organization is like a shower because it's a system, and the leaders basically determine whether or not the shower is turned on or off, how hot or cold the temperature is. And then the individuals are drops within each of the streams. And so when I thought about how do I explain deeper clarity, I thought, well, why don't we call it the drop framework? And it's basically from the shower experience that I had. And so with the drop framework, it's about making sure that the whole organization is aligned around the customer. And if you're doing this in a team environment, making sure that the team is aligned around the customer. And remember when I mentioned earlier that the customer could be within the organization. So it could be an IT department, HR, finance, operations, R&D. Whoever you're creating products and services for is your customer, and then the end customer is ultimately the people that are purchasing your solutions. And so the first step in our drop framework for deeper clarity is to develop alignment. And so we chatted a lot about that earlier on. And basically it's making sure that everybody understands the problem using the same words in the same way. Not just being able to regurgitate the same words, but understanding it from their perspectives, but describing it in